of course, we have two special guests that will be coming back. We'll be opening the segment with our first guest. Our first guest will be the founder, Lancaster. Lancaster, that's the name of the business. Lancaster, the name of the
gentleman is Navid Lancaster. And of course, a lot of you know him because he's heavily involved in the music industry in terms of producing, in terms of creating. You know, this is, again, a huge talent. But we're talking about opportunities. And we'll be talking about to him in respect to some of the opportunities that are available in the music industry and some of the things that we would like to see happen as we approach 2000, as we continue along 2015.
Correct. We also have this evening for you, ladies and gentlemen, a special treat in the person of Miss Janice Lawrence. Yeah, Miss Janice Lawrence Clark, actually. And she is one of those people very involved in the fashion industry, Harvey.
Oh yes, internationally known, have produced some of the most dynamic programs where fashion is concerned, both here and in America. She's here with us today. She's to talk to you in respect to the fashion industry. She's also talked to you about the opportunity in respect to having concerts and massive shows and things like that, and the opportunity in terms of creating that linkage with America, because she operates in America, and she's here with us tonight. So this program is really called what? Opportunities.
Now, so we're going to go straight into our guest segment. As we continue our program, we have our producer as well as our technology expert and music producer. His name is Navid Lancaster, and he's here with us this evening. So we want to welcome Navid. And of course, thanks very much for coming and being part of the show, Navid. And we want to, get straight into the conversation about, what was the impetus for you to get involved in this field. Give us a little bit of your background and what you do and what you're about.
Well, basically, I'm a sound engineer, music producer for about 15 years. Okay. But I got into music very early. Actually, like when I was 5, I was attracted to music, singing, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But it's only when I became a young adult and started getting into computers, I decided to merge both, because I was playing guitar since the age of 19. I'm in my 40s now. Yeah. And I realized that computers are my thing, and that it also is my thing with music.
Right.
So I decided to combine both of them together and realize that sound engineering and producing is a thing that I like to do.
That you like to do?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Brothers and sisters, you can feel free to join the conversation as well and ask Navid any questions that you may have of him at 622-9785. That's 622-9785. Please feel free and give us a call here and share your thoughts with our guest and myself on this evening's program. So Navid, just tell us quickly, what is the work that you that you do now? I understand that you do quite a bit of producing for local artists, as well as soundtracks for movies and that kind of thing. Yeah, share a little bit more.
Let's start with the film.
Sure.
I have done so far soundtracks for 2 award-winning films. The first one was Stephen Taylor's Buck the Man Spirit, which won People's Choice Award at the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival in 2012. And then I did the soundtrack for Jab in the Dark. That's from McFarlane. Jab in the Dark.
Jab in the Dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's from McFarlane Film, and that won actually People's Choice Award at the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival 2015.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think when you look in your face, you may have seen that.
I think because the name was familiar. When you said the name, I said, well, I think I see that one.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So go ahead.
And right now, my major projects are dealing with taking my music and putting it into things like mobile applications.
Okay.
So right now I'm dealing with a project with another Trinidadian who's actually living in LA.
Yeah.
His name is Mr. Anthony Fills, and he has developed a magazine app for Google Glass called I'm Glassing.
Okay.
And I'm the music editor for that, yes.
Okay, that's great and fantastic stuff. So brothers and sisters, you see what we're trying to expose to you is the fact that we do have brothers and sisters within the confines of our community, within the confines of the Black Caucus Movement, who are involved in different spheres of activity that one may be thinking about getting involved in, and of course, could be looking for some guidance and background information as to what are the steps to take. And on that vein, brother, can you share with us, what would it take for a young person or somebody who is that young at heart, like myself, who might be interested in getting involved in that field? What does it take for someone to get involved in the field?
First thing, a love of music. First and foremost, because
isn't that something that's kind of like inherent in all of our African brothers and sisters?
Yes.
we all love music.
Loving music and actually creating it for a client is a different thing altogether.
Okay, got you. All right.
Also have to deal with some sort of psychology, because depending on who comes into your creative space,
yeah.
you know, you have to have the wherewithal to deal with that personality,
okay.
and to guide them along certain lines,
yeah.
to create the music that he or she may want. Or even with the film, to get into the director's head to find out exactly what that person
is thinking, yeah.
and create a musical accompaniment to that vision.
Okay, that seems simple enough, but I'm sure it's not simple enough while the process is going on, and that kind of thing. It sounds very creative, though,
yes.
that it needs to be. So is it that one must have a predisposition to creativity?
Yes. Especially when you have to marry it with the technological aspect of the business,
yeah.
or businesses, as the case may be.
Okay.
Because most producers, especially music producers, what they want to do is to produce an artist and then create a CD, put it on the radio, hope it plays. But that's just one way of creating.
Right.
You know, you have film, you have mobile applications, you have ads, you have all these other aspects which a music producer
yeah.
could put their creativity to.
Yeah.
So it is not just a one-way thing, you know, to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You have all these other avenues.
Okay. Brothers and sisters, of course, exposing some of the young talent that we have within the confines of Trinidad and Tobago, and more importantly, within the confines of the Black Caucus Movement. We encourage you to give us a call at 221-3800 or 222-7465. That's 221-3800 or 222-7465. We need to go for a second break, so we ask you to stay tuned. We will be right back.